is Facebook Messenger. The reason I got this app in the first place was because I had the original Facebook app and I thought it would be convenient to get the separate app. I've used Facebook messaging ever since I was in elementary school when I first got Facebook. This was where I would talk to my friends, family processing, and just had the time of my life. I'm still having the time of my life. It was way better than MSN. Today, as a university student, especially in the Global Business and Digital Arts program, communication is so important. All of my group projects rely on Facebook messaging. Facebook messaging has organized group meetings, organized and divided up work in our discussions, and just made us closer together by just chatting. I know having a messaging app in a messaging device sounds bizarre, but Facebook messaging is clean, easy to use, and everyone is using the same format, which means I would know if I was outbound. I would see who's online, and it has many fun features within the app. UX is how people feel when using the app, and with this app, I feel content. It creates engaging experiences like drawing on pictures and sending GIFs and emoticons. This forges a relationship. My user journey in the Facebook Messenger app is excellent, but it still needs a few updates. As an information architect, my job is to learn about the problems. I need to understand how the app affects the people and design the best solution. In short, I empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. In order to better understand the app itself, I created a flowchart of my user experience and used card sorting as my tool. We were taught that card sorting is quick, reliable, and serves as an input into my information design. It generates overall structures and recognizes the flaws in the app. I chose to do an open card sort because it offers more scope for insights and groupings. Before I show you the flowchart, I want you to meet Joe Smith. Joe Smith is a persona I made to better enhance the experience of Facebook Messenger. Joe is a prototype persona and is based on secondary research and an educated guess. This is Joe Smith. Joe Smith is a 19-year-old global business and digital arts student. He is very social, loves to meet new people, and reconnect with his old ones. He is, however, impatient, confused when there are too many options, and like things organized. The only thing Joe Smith wants is a smoother experience in social app. This is what Joe Smith usually encounters in his user experience. When you open the app, your last encounter with the app is reopened. This is brilliant because I could recollect my activities in the app. If you go to the main screen, there are 4 main icons at the bottom. They are Recent, Groups, People, and Setting. Recent is always used, People and Setting is sometimes used, and Groups is never used. Since Recent is most used compared to the other 3, I focused on the Recents interaction for the workflow. In Recent, you have 3 choices: Make a call, New Message, or Search. Search and New Message lead to type a person's name. What I found clever about this was that Facebook gets to know who you talk to the most and ranks them. Facebook knows your best friend. After choosing a name, you're introduced to the messaging page. In the messaging page, there are 6 choices and ways to message. Type a message, take a picture, choose a photo, emoticons, GIFs, and thumbs up. It's very interesting how Facebook added subcategories of emoticons in GIFs with full of choices. This makes it stand out from other messaging apps. Sending emoticons and GIFs are just the little functions that make a massive impact in the app. It creates humor. The thumbs up is very fun as well, especially holding it to make it bigger. Once again, it's such a little function, but it makes a big and humorous impact. Both emoticons and GIFs have choices and searches, and then afterwards the send button. Take a picture leads to send or retake. Choose a photo leads to editing the picture or send from the camera roll. Edit leads to text, and draw, which gives the user room for play and creativity. You can even choose the colors. For the specific user journey, I will be sending a message as my task. To send a message, I would go to Recents, then New Message, type the person's name, and then type the message. It is very simple and clear, which I enjoy. The main function of this app is to message, and I didn't get lost. By understanding the workflow within the app, some problems became very visible. Problem number 1. There are 4 main choices in the beginning of the app. There is recent, groups, people, and setting. My problem was that recent is the most popular one, and it is the farthest away from my thumb when I'm strolling through the app. Group is also irrelevant. In my 2 years of using this app, I've never pressed this button. It is irrelevant because the only group chats that I want to see are the active ones. If they are active, they would be in my recent chats. There is no reason to see a group that I made back when I was 12. If you want to feel nostalgic, you can always just search it on the search bar. In order to fix this problem, I decided to work on a prototype of the main screen. As you can see, Recent, which is the most popular button, is in the middle, People is on the right, and Setting is on the left, where it usually is. Having only 3 main icons at the bottom shows organization. Joe Smith, the persona, gets confused when there are too many options and likes organization, so this will enhance his experience. Problem number 2. When messaging people, you have 6 choices, and already Joe is overwhelmed. Simplified version in an app makes the experience better, because our goal as information architects is to not make the user think as much as possible. We want to make our product more efficient for the user. Taking out choose a photo in the choices and combining it with take a picture to make photo will make space for the other choices and will make a neater picture. There are less choices, so Joe is not confused. With the choice photo, there is another step that has choose a photo and take a picture, so you still have these choices. The messaging page is way too messy and it already has a lot of text. Adding extra icons instead of simplifying it will just make the user feel overwhelmed. Overall, Facebook Messenger is a work in progress. It is not a perfect app, but my user experience in this app is better than the other ones. Facebook updates the app every week to make it better for users and are very open to suggestions. As a user, I appreciate that Facebook values my opinions.